In the search, we all take part. Thank you all for standing strong. Together we belong. Hit the like and share the vibe. Touch those pearls, let's take the ride. Come in here and spread the cheer. Members make the truth so clear. Every life we lift our hearts. In the search, we all take part. Thank you all for standing strong. Together we belong. Hit the like and share the vibe. Clutch those pearls, let's take the ride. Come in here and spread the cheer. Members make the truth so clear.
The pearls were bound together through the storm and darkest weather. We search high, we search low, together everywhere we go. Justin's here and he's going live with the best fans by my side. We're a family, we hold strong. Together we can right the wrong. We clutch them pearls, stars, searching wide, spreading love. Every heartfelt plea, we are one in this community. Daily grind, but we're not stopping. Pearls around the world just popping. With each view and every share, we send hope and show we care. We clutch them pearls, we shine like stars, searching wide, spreading love afar. Every stream, every heartfelt plea, we are one in this community. Daily grind, but we're not stopping. Pearls around the world just popping. With each view and every share, we send hope and show we care. We clutch them pearls, we shine like stars, searching wide, spreading love afar. Every stream, every heartfelt plea, we are one in this community. In the night or in the day, girls will light and lead the way. Justin's heart and they'll support. Together we will hold the fort. Daily grind, but we're not stopping. Pearls around the world just popping. With each view and every share, we send hope and show we care.
Click play and come along with me. Together with the truth you see.
Prominent clutch.
The search for facts is always new. In this place we keep it real. Classy vibes and joyful zeal. Join the journey, it's just begun. We shine brighter than the sun. Hit the like and share the vibe. Clutch those pearls, let's take the ride. Comments here and spread the cheer. Members make the truth so clear. Defending truth is what we do, so it's subscribe and join the crew. With every search we pave the way. Together we will save the day. Defending truth is what we do. So hit subscribe and join the crew.
Oh no, yeah.
With every search we pave the way. Together we will save the day. With every laugh we lift our hearts. In the search we all take part. Thank you all for standing strong. Together we belong. Hit the like and share the vibe. Crush those pearls, let's take the ride. Comment here and spread the cheer. Members make the truth so clear. Hit the like and share.
I dropped a little short.
Crush those pearls, let's take the ride. Comment here and spread the cheer. Members make the truth so clear.
Love.
Big brain, come along with me. Together with the truth you see. Got our pearls and our laughter too. The search for facts is always new. In this place we keep it real. Classy vibes and joyful zeal. Join the journey, it's just begun. We shine brighter than the sun. Hit the like and share the vibe. Crush those pearls, let's take the ride. Come in here and spread the cheer. Members make the truth so clear. Defending truth is what we do. So hit subscribe and join the crew. With every search we pave the way. Together we will save the day. With every laugh we lift our hearts. In the search we all take part. Thank you all for standing strong. Together we belong. Hit the like and share the vibe. Crush those pearls, let's take the ride. Come in here and spread the cheer. Members make the truth so clear.
Well, hello, cool cats and kittens. Good to see all of my beautiful pearls out there. Thank you so much for joining me. Could have chosen to be anywhere on YouTube. You have a lot of options. Anywhere on the internet, anywhere in this great world. And you chose to be right here. I know your time is very valuable, and I do appreciate you spending some time with me. Today is March 27th, 2025. It is currently 5:40 p.m. on the East Coast of the United States. How you doing? Hey, y'all. Good to see you all. Hope you all are well. Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button. Would greatly appreciate it. You know, if we get to 1,000 thumbs up, you know what happens. We have a mother chicken party. You don't want to miss the mother chicken party. Look at these little memes I found today. These are so cute. How the old white lady in the pharmacy looks when I'm checking out with nothing but lube and Reese cups. Sorry. I was planning to do some house cleaning, but I can't find a hair tie, so I'm sure you understand that absolutely nothing productive will be done. if Karen was a chicken. It is human today. It feels a bit humid to is it humid today? It feels a bit humid to me. I don't care who you are. Those are funny. Those are funny. Those are funny. I don't know. Chickens crack me up for some reason. They just crack me up. Uh, I don't know. They do it on Facebook where they're like their necks are bobbing and all that. It just cracks me up. Yeah, yeah. Thank you so much for renewing thy membership. Really do appreciate you, my dear. Good to see you. Hope you are well, Miss Beautiful. Thank you so much, love. And then we got me and you renewing her membership. How you doing? Thank you so much. Me and you really do appreciate you. And thank you, Sky Maiden. Really do appreciate you. 7 months. Thank you so much, my dear. Really do appreciate you. Hope you are well. Yes, yes, their necks are always bobbing. There's one. It's she sings like "I'm a nasty girl" or something like that. I don't know. I forget that song, but it's really cute. I crack up every time. Get your chickens crack you up. What is it? Get it, chickens crack you up, eggs crack. Love you, Justin. Thank you, Heather. Good to see you, honey. Do me a favor. Oh, I already said hit the thumbs up. Lots to talk about. Everyone has just been going pretty much insane in this community. Um, I don't know. There is a lot going on and nothing really going on. And I think sometimes when nothing is going on, that's when the drama's like really amps up. It's a bunch of craziness. We be insane. Yes, Sherry, it really, really has. Hey, Marlena, Smiley, Canadian, Vic, Sherry, Grace, Brandon, Sally, Canadian, LBP, Smiley, Lori, Sherry, Heidi, Annette, Sheila, Girl Mom, Phoenix, I see you. Good to see you all. Hello, Benny. We are going to talk about the Sebastian Rogers case today. Hey, Chicken Lady. Hey, Sharon. Good to see you. Um, so yeah, I was over in Mr. and Mrs. E's and Auntie's earlier. Today's your birthday? Happy birthday! Happy birthday, darling. Make sure I sing happy birthday to you at the end of the stream. Make sure. Really do appreciate you, love. Everyone's patience are wearing thin, I think. Um, well, I mean, it just goes to show you how something very minor on YouTube can blow up to take on something of its own, right? It really can. But yeah, I was over in Mr. and Mrs. E's chat just a little bit ago. I was listening to them. Love Mr. and Mrs. E and Aunt E and all the E's. They are just amazing. And if you hear it from Mr. and Mrs. E, you can believe them. Trust me. They are one of the very few in our community that I know if it's said, it's legit. You didn't get a notification? I'm so sorry. Damn YouTube sometimes. Sandy, thank you so much, my dear. Really do appreciate you. Justin, you are the GOAT. Damn. How about that? Thank you, Sandy. Really do appreciate you. Thank you and love you. I love you too, my dear. Thank you so much. Really do appreciate that. Um, it's just crazy how the other day, I'm literally at a church function making, fish sandwiches and leave and just say a couple things in chat, not really mean, and not mean at all, actually. And it just goes, everything goes crazy after that. Um, almost 7 days ago. What's almost 7 days ago? That all that happened? Yes, Nancy, they really are. They really are. Thank you, Connie. Thank you so much. I think the thumbnails cause a little bit of the crazy. You think so, Lored? Um, I don't know. I just can't wait till this case. There's a resolution to this case. It can't come soon enough. Where you were at the fish thing. Yes, 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 Gina. Yes. Hey, Dirty Diana, Lisa, Butterflies. Early live. Yes, it is an early live. Um, in this space, we keep it real. That's right. Always, always. In my opinion, I wish they just go ahead and pick. Me too. Me too. Yes, Joe. Justin is the goat and Remy is the monkey. Uh, by the way, I put a little short up. I'm gonna drop some more shorts tonight on Remy's channel. Um, so what she's doing now, like right before bed, she gets this, massive energy. I guess she's just burning it all off before bed. And now she's like jumping up on my shoulder and then, well, she's climbing on my shoulder and then she's jumping off my shoulder onto the bed and she lands like face first because it's soft. She lands like face first. She's practicing her jumping right now, so it's really cute. And she just does that like 1,000 times. Just climbs back up, jumps, climbs back up, jump. Smiley, I gotta go to the post office. I haven't been to the post office yet, but I will. I'm gonna try to go there tomorrow. Sounds like the Frenchie twins running in circles. Yes. Remy's channel's name is what is Remy's channel's name? Adventures with Remy Pearl. Adventures with Remy Pearl. She's waiting for a trampoline. Um, I just set it up. Just set him up. And so we're working on that right now. Sebastian's gotten lost in all the craziness. So sad. Really has, Canadian. And that's the thing, we've always tried to keep it about Sebastian and without the BS or the drama or anything like that. Wait, Justin, do you have any birds or something? Birds? Why would I have bird? Oh, do I have birds? No, I don't have birds. No. You have one cat only, any dogs? I have um 3 cats and I have 1 dog. Hey Gail, good to see you, love. Yes, Remy. Me, I can't wait to show it off. And I have chickens. Yeah, I have a pug. I do have a pug. I have chickens. Yes, and a monkey. 3 cats. Remy Pearl is just pumpkin pie. Oh, that's cute. Um, I will never lose sight of Sebastian regardless of nonsense. Yeah, Sally, and that's the thing, we can't. We can't. I don't know how Seth is doing it. I really don't know how Seth is doing it. You need a pug in your life, Justin. Oh, everyone should have a pug. Yeah, yeah. We're going to find Sebastian. We are. Gypsy coming in clutch. How you doing, girl? Um, we're gonna look over. Oh, I just got your message, Gypsy. We're gonna look over. I didn't realize Silver on the scene. Um, Lady for Justice. I had pug puppies like 4 years ago. I had pug puppies 4 years ago. She had five little puggies. They were the cutest things ever. Oh my god. I don't think I'll ever have puppies again though. You want to talk you want to talk about work? You want to talk about work when she plants her face on your shoulder. That's funny, Robini. They like I used to like I would wake up of the morning and clean because they make a mess. A mess. And then like I would get the kids ready, go, drop them off, come back home, and it looked like it was never cleaned. Like that quick. It's so much work. Oh, Angel Mama, that's okay. It's okay. You'll get caught up, dear. You'll get caught up. It hurts my heart. It is like giving it. Oh, Smiley, yeah. It's really hard. It's really hard. But actually, they all got really, really good homes. In fact, one of the puppies went to a person came on their own private jet and flew in to get the puppy. They was like, um, we have a jet. Can we fly in to get it? Could you meet us at the airport? I was like, sure. They came at a little airport, and I was like, damn, must be nice. Must be nice. Must be nice. Flying it on a jet. And it was a really nice jet. It was a very small airport, so I could see like the plane right there. Um, you have two silver labs. Wow. Tons of work. All worth it. Yeah. My husband says no to pugs, but bought me a Frenchie. So crazy. I had a Frenchie back in 1999 whenever they weren't popular back then. And his name was Max. And he was a jerk. He was a jerk. He really was. That dog was a jerk. Thank you so much, Kiki. Do you love me? My doodle had 9. I know. 9. That's I can't imagine the actual you are cleaning up right now. I always catch you at dinner time. Well, we're portable. Hey Trishy. My dog was from a litter of 15. My God, no way. No way in hell. No way. Um, all right. So I want to play something that I actually had no idea until I was watching Mob Crew. I've had a Bashan. His name was Teddy, always late. I'll have to show you pictures of him. He was one of the sweetest dogs ever. Bashans and pugs are none of them are mean. None of them are mean. No Bashan. You'll never see a mean Bashan or a mean pug. You just won't. But I actually ended up giving him to an old woman. Um, I didn't have time because of a job that I was working at the time. So he was a good puppy, though. He was a very good puppy. I don't know if you saw, but I have 10 Great Danes, 6 weeks old, and I'm dying. Emily, sick. I can, cleaning up after puppies is one thing, but cleaning up after Great Dane puppies, which one Great Dane is probably all of my pugs put together, no. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No way. Couldn't do it. Could not get her to housework. Oh, really, Lori? Great training. Great training. I know a lot of people's like, oh, I don't want to put. It's the best thing. Dogs need a den. They need their own. They need their own house, so to speak, and they don't like it when they're puppies, but they get really used to it. Crates are. You should always crate train because and make sure the crate is the proper size because if you don't, then they will in their own, you know, house, so to speak. Uh oh, thank you, Carolyn. Love you too, honey. Appreciate you. Um, I had a Bashan poodle mix. He was oh, that's nice. They're good. I had oh wow. If I ever get another dog, I'll get I want a Pomeranian again. My favorite dog I have ever had, ever had, was my Pomeranian when I was a kid. And he, I lived on a farm. And back then, people didn't fix their dogs or things like, especially out in the country. Um, and I guess some dog got in heat and he went with a pack of big dogs. Never did find him. My heart was broken. I could still cry. Like that did something to me as a kid. Like it really did something to me. It messed me up. Um but yeah, Ziggy's Pomeranian Bandit is cute as well. He's very cute. Very cute. Um so what we're going to talk about is we're going to talk about I want to go over hold on. Silver on the Scenes Nighttime Drive. I had not seen it until Mob had played it. I don't know how I missed it. It was months ago. And of course, you guys know I did a video during the daytime, which would be which was exactly the same time of year that Sebastian went missing. It was right around his 1 year anniversary, or not anniversary, the vigil when he went missing. And all of that. Um, Also, there was one thing that I wanted to address. I listened to a little bit of it. I was trying to find it. Let me see if I've got it on my phone. Um, I don't know who it was that said it. Um, but I did text Brittany about it and say, please correct it because that's not at all why I went inside or went in uh Julie's the other night. Uh it was someone said on, I guess Brittany was playing a channel the other night, and they were talking playing Julie, and that really upset Julie the other night. And someone on the panel said something to the effect of, if you were in there, let me know, um, that about something about losing the house, losing someone's house or something like that. Uh, that is not why I went in there. You guys know why I went in there. I've made that very clear. Um, so I just wanted to kind of correct that. Um, I hope Julie's okay. I hope you know everything goes good for her. I guess she was kind of upset last night, and yeah, all of that. My twins has 3 creaminess. Oh, is Justin frozen? Am I frozen? Or is it YouTuber frozen? I was there both times. You not Smiley said that people are in her ear, in my opinion. Okay. Um, I don't know. It was someone on Brittany's panel that said that she's still on the topic. She was threatened that she would lose her house if she didn't watch herself. Really sad. Um, I know people have said that on both sides. Um, and I know, yeah. I don't think Smiley said anything like that either. I think it was just someone on her panel who was mistaken, and that's all it was. Um, it was on Brittany's panel. Who even wants nobody? Nobody. Thank you so much, bed teacher. Really do appreciate you, my dear. Just because. Thank you so much. Really do appreciate you helping us get closer to our goal. Thank you so much, my dear. Very, very sweet of you, my love. Much love to you, Miss Sped Teacher. Um, Julie said in her live yesterday that you and Smiley told her that she is full of. No, no, I don't even think. I don't even think Julie said that. To be honest with you, I think I heard it with my own ears. Hold on. Let me see. Because it's not on anymore. Didn't ask her to put. They didn't. Give me 1 second. I'll try to find it. I'm saying it's me. I'm saying it's clearly not that. Just in case you didn't hear that. Yeah, Justin and Smiley came in here to help me, to warn me. Final straight like grown adults with. Right here it is. We were all like grown adults with. Never mind. Yeah, just listen to this. One second. Oh, it's before this. Hold on, it's before this. Because they're YouTube, right? And focus more. Just give me 1 second. Yeah, focus more on your kids or your book you're writing. These were, I'm paraphrasing. And I'm And I just want to make this clear. I'm not playing this because of anything to do with Julie. I'm playing this because someone said it on Brittany's panel, and I wanted to correct it.
Granny's watching words. It's me explaining why this is why everybody realized immediately. Okay,
1 second.
this is Julie, right? This is Julie. I accept autistic kids. I've been writing a book. Okay. I'm saying it's me. I'm saying it's clearly not anybody else. I see both ways. To this degree. No. She really flipped out before she went down and understood it. I didn't understand it. And today they were trying to get her head and plant things in her head, like, why, because they think Justin and Smiley came into her chat to bully her, but I think they were just trying to get her to understand what it
Right here.
meant. Hold on. I'm gonna play that again.
Okay, now I understand it. So so that's what Brittany said. So the woman said he was just trying to come in to help them understand something, and then Brittany said they're hold on, what did she say?
Smiley came into her chat to bully her, but I think they were just trying to get her to understand what it meant. Hold on. I'm gonna play that again.
Okay. I think Julie might have misunderstood how that was originally taken.
Because they're trying to put things in my head, because Justin and Smiley came in my chat, right? She later goes on to say she didn't watch Smiley, but that she says they're because they're trying to help her out because she's to warn her she's gonna lose her house.
I don't even know what that's about.
Did you hear that? Let me play it again, just in case you didn't hear that. Yeah, Justin and Smiley came in here to help me, to warn me.
Oh, I say I don't watch her.
I'm gonna lose my house. Plant things in her head, like, why because they think Justin and Smiley came into her chat to bully her, but I think they were just trying to get her to understand what it all meant. Oh, they're trying to tell her she's gonna lose her house. Yeah, they're like just trying to help her. She's saying that they were attacking her, and then Jails and today were like trying to plant that in her head too.
Okay.
And do you see what they do? You see what they do? Because you didn't take the petition down that comes for you, because she already thinks that. It's just delusional thinking.
Okay, so I guess that's what. So I guess you just misunderstood it. That's the only thing I can think. Maria, thank you so much, my dear. Really do appreciate you, love. I hate to talk about this stuff. Hate to talk about it. Thank you so much, Miss Maria. Really do appreciate you, love. And War, thank you, babies, for gifting 5 pearl necklaces. Very, very sweet of you, babes. If you received one of those, make sure you thank our beautiful War Eagle, and our beloved War is so sweet. Really do appreciate you, dear. Very, very kind. I don't like to address this stuff, y'all. It's I would rather pull teeth than talk about anything like this. The only reason I, spoke about it the other day is because she told me to stay there. Since you're here, stay here. And, I was blocked, and I don't really care. I hope she's fine. That's it. That's it. Oh my God. Thank you, Miss Sped Teacher. Just because you called me Miss Sped Teacher. Oh, thank you for all you do and the sacrifices you make for all of us you here on the channel. Day and night, bringing us facts, truth, and keeping us Sebastian's name out here. Thank you so much. That really means a lot. It really does. Thank you so much, Miss Sped Teacher. I really do appreciate you. Thank you. I don't know. I really don't know. That's very kind of you. Hey, Nana's Dragonfly. So I was mistaken. I thought that someone on Brittany's chat said that, but no, it was me. I was mistaken. I think Brittany kind of interjected there and said something. I guess someone else was saying something or whatever. But that's has nothing to do why I went in and said anything. That's has nothing to do with it. Oh, thank you, Tori. Where you been, honey? Sorry, Justin, I'm missing it. You're still fighting this illness, but as always, still following. Love you and Miss Remy. Are you okay, Tori? Goodness gracious! If you need anything, honey, you just call me. You know that. Yeah, yeah. I mean, people just people make mountains out of molehills. You know what I mean? Make absolute mountains out of molehills. Opinion is crazy. Yeah. All right. So getting back on with I want to give Silver on the Scene the credit. Just wanted to talk about those things real quick. Finally getting better, somewhat better. It's been a battle for sure. Tori, make sure you keep your immune system up. Yeah, Robin. I mean, yeah, I just don't want to talk about it. I don't know. There's things I could say, but it just you just make it bigger whenever you talk about things. You know what I mean? You just make it bigger. Why the hate channels are having a field image? Yeah, they are. They certainly are. All right. So credit goes to our friend and yours, Silver on the Scene. What the hell is wrong with my guys? I was coming back live last night. StreamYard was nuts. I couldn't do anything. Couldn't do anything. All right. Full credit. Silver on the Scene. Guys, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up. Remember, just the tip. Just the tip. We want a shooken party. I love how people go in chats and try to tell the person that runs their channel what to do. Shake my head. Yeah. Okay. Let's go to Silver here.
I've never done. I've gone by Sebastian's home many times, but I've never done this in the dark. So we're going to do a drive-by up and down Kellen and around Stafford just to get an idea exactly how dark it is.
Same with me, Tori. And this is my thing, like, and you guys know, like, love Brittany. I think she's a good person. Um, but I really don't even go in when she's talking about that kind of stuff. I just try to separate. Sometimes I go in and I'll talk whatever, but I just kind of stay out of it. Just me. That's just to me, it's just not productive. We got things to do, right? You know what I mean? So there's that. Oh, thank you, Tori. Thank you so much, love, for gifting 5 pearl necklaces. That's really sweet. Thank you so much, babe. We received one of those. I really, really do appreciate that, Miss Tori. Make sure you thank our girl Tori. She's been so sick, guys. Tori, text me or something, and I can kind of talk to you about building your immune system up. I used to go. Yeah, well, I mean, it's you guys you go wherever the hell you want to go. You know what I mean? I just don't. You know what I mean? So I just kind of same, Tori, same. It's too much. It's not good to constantly sit and listening to someone back and forth. I know people like the drama. Some people do like the drama. But I'm telling you, with your mental state, it does nothing. It does nothing for you. It really doesn't. Hey, Tony, good to see you. You'll notice if you don't listen to that stuff for a week, turn it on something positive, good things will happen in your life. It really will. I'll get you straightened out. I'll help you out. It really does, Bobby. It really does. So I just try to go into the true crime ones. You know what I mean? Her puppy is adorable, isn't it? Hey, Cher. No, it's not healthy for her to put out. It really is. It really is. But here we are.
Come along with us.
Silver on the scene.
So you can see here.
Remember, I went here during
as
the
we
daytime.
Turn right onto Long Hollow Pike. You can see just how dark it is. Okay.
Of a mile, turn right onto Kellen Lane.
So you're going to. We're coming by Sebastian's. There's Sebastian's high school. All right, Beach High School. And now I have low light on the camera, and that's to enunciate or to brighten up the darkness that we're seeing, but you can still see how dark. Now, supposedly, as I said, I've never been through.
Guys, I got to show you this, what Carol just did. Carol just sent this. Look what she made. Carol in chat, embroidery. Let me pour you a tall glass of Get Over It. Oh, and here's a straw so you can suck it up. Yes, Carol. Thank you, Teresa. Isn't that's really good, Carol. That's really good. I like the chicken. It's got the little bow in her head. She's got her head turned. So cute. So cute. Good job, Carol. That is very, very cute. Sorry, I had to show y'all that real quick. Isn't that good? That's amazing. Okay.
Sebastian's neighborhood at night, but what I keep hearing and understanding is there are no street lights. So I want to see how dark it actually is, and then get a feel for especially that vehicle that came through that we all seen on the flashlight video at 3 a.m. Also have the dash cam going, so we'll compare the video. We'll compare the video that I'm shooting with my low light camera to the dash cam as well. So here we go. Come along with us. Right here, babe. Right here, babe. We're back. So it's dark. It is dark out here on Long Hollow Pike. Silvers 2 is driving me, and she just missed the turn, but no problems. Here we go. So we're going to take it kind of slow through the neighborhood. So I'm dropping down the window now. Okay. I go about 10 miles. You probably go 10 miles an hour, maybe even 20. It's a little, yeah, we go a little faster. You're not going to turn. You're going to go straight. All right, so we're coming through the neighborhood. Just you can go a little faster, hun. You can go a little faster. So there are no street lights. Let's start with that. Okay, so you can see that the only light we're seeing comes from our car lights, right? And so we're just kind of cruising through here, just taking a look. Of course, the homes. By the way, it is a very nice neighborhood. So
now, like it's dark if you're, if there's lights around the home, and if even if there's no lights, if it's completely dark, it's still going to show up. You're still going to show up on a camera. Why isn't there street lights? Because it's not owned by any, it's out of the city limits, if you, or whatever you would say, I guess you could say. So there's that. Gypsy, did I say thank you? Thank you, honey. If I didn't, I apologize. If I didn't. Thank you so much, my love. If you received one of those pearl necklaces, make sure you thank our dear Gypsy. Very sweet of you, my dear. Justin, one night and turn up the headlights. It was pitch dark. I do have that video. She sent it to me, but it's so grainy. The one TL did. So I wasn't able to really show it. It was not very good quality at all.
The homes are very nice, and the only light we are getting are from, of course, our headlights. If we cut those off, it would be completely dark. And of course, the lights on the home. So we're going to go up Kellen. Go up Kellen, and we're going to turn around at the top. And what we're doing with this little drive up Kellen is, allegedly. Let me get that out. Allegedly, and I'll say it, but
honey, Justin, I could use some prayers myself tonight. I just left my husband at the hospital. He's a cancer survivor with end-stage kidney failure, and he might lose his leg. Please and thank you. Love wins. We will certainly keep you in our prayers. If you need anything, hun, just reach out to us. So there's that. Let's see, Julian. Who's Sarah? Who's Sarah? I don't even know.
Introduced the video earlier too, but allegedly, in our opinion and others' research and opinion, is that the night Sebastian was gone missing from his house.
Hi, darling.
That go left here, babe. Left right here. Left right here, and you're going to do a cul-de-sac. Okay, just to follow the road, flip around, and we'll come back by. So the night he went missing, allegedly at 3 a.m., the flashlight video, we're going to show you where that happened in the dark here as well. So
okay. First of all, look at this, y'all. Look at this. Let me make this smaller. myself smaller right here. Here we go. Look at right here. Like there's no lights, right? Anyone actually think Sebastian would go in the dark like that, barefoot, not knowing where your next step is going to go, not knowing what you're going to step on? Not a chance. You are smoking something unherbal if you actually believe that or even think it's possible. Not, I mean, look through here. Not, you can't tell you got, hey, Pincho, good to see ya. I was watching your video last night. Good to see you, my friend. Hope you're well, Pincho. I think I was just thinking, no way he would go out in the darkness. No, not a chance. Not a chance. That's why there would be camera. Yeah. Right. Now watch.
Take a home like that. Okay, you can see even with the low light camera, without lights on the house, it's very dark. Okay, so allegedly, what happened
Right.
from different people, one in particular, the mob crew doing his video, is this car came up and down Kellen, allegedly, supposedly, to jam security.
Now I'm not sure. I'm not convinced that security was jammed. I know a lot of you guys are, and that's absolutely your right to think, your opinion on whatever. Now, I do think that it is interesting how the camera there on the corner, it's never messed up before. The neighbors didn't even realize it was messed up until the police had came back and discovered it. So, and then it kind of worked itself out again. I've never seen a timestamp or anything messed up before related to a camera. So I do find that interesting. I have heard that other cameras have been, messed up in the area, but I have not been able to confirm that myself. Could have been strategized to walk through the security camera blind spots. Now, that I absolutely agree with. I think that could have absolutely been, part of it. I mean, this is the thing where they live. There's no way that you can. You're going to be seen somewhere, something. You know what I mean? Especially with some light. Now, it's interesting how we don't have any information, any evidence, anything to suggest that Sebastian left out of the front door on his own after allegedly midnight. However, now FBI and TBI are saying, he was last seen on the 25th. The only thing that we know of any human activity is around 3 a.m. And those individuals have some sort of light. Those individuals have some sort of light. But Sebastian walking out the front door, allegedly, took a flashlight, and is not seen anywhere? Not a chance, in my opinion. They were using the darkness to their absolutely, Wheezy, absolutely. They were using their darkness to their advantage. It was so convenient. Why the night their floodlights were not on, according to what Edgar and KK stated on Nancy Grace. Yep.
Cameras, videos, ring cams and stuff like that.
Exactly.
So as you can see, they have a little bit of light, still dark. Right here, no lights, and it gets really darker. The lights coming off our car lights. We don't want to cut the car lights off because that could show, some suspicious thing. Once again, we're in the neighborhood just to show you how dark it is. We're not here to creep or do anything like that. We're staying on public property. We just wanted to get a view of what it looks like. When we come. So right about here, okay, slow down, babe. Right here, look how dark that is. That is supposedly, allegedly, where someone came out with the flashlights. The car would be parked here, and they would be bringing. Now that house right there, we're going to turn. So take a slow turn, babe. This would be turning on to Stafford, where the car supposedly made the turn here.
This is very important.
And then it would
Watch
slow
this.
down. Can you roll your window
Watch
down,
this.
babe? Pull on up, son. Cool. And that would be the house. They just had something lined up. Keep on going. That's the house with the security cam. Okay.
Now, I was the first one to, I guess, of the creators to talk about this floodlight kicking on, right? A floodlight kicked on right there. Now, some people will say there's no car there, there's no two people, one person walking to the house, two people coming back, and one person running back to the house. There are creators that says that never happened. It absolutely did. That's not, in my opinion, that is, it absolutely happened. And speak to the neighbors. They will tell you that a car went up, went up all the way up Kellen, turned around, went right there on the corner. And then you can see the floodlight kicking on. And you see it right here in Silver's on the scene. Well, yeah, you can see it. You can absolutely see it. They can help identify the white blob. Yeah, we saw it happen. Yes. Yeah. It baffles me. It baffles me how Edgar and KK have never been interested in that video. You see their body language in Chronicles of Olivia. You see the way that they speak on it. You see all of that. And then yet they are interested in something that is, up the street of where, some man walking a dog or someone walking a dog, and police say that is absolutely nothing. They're interested in that, but not the people that could have got Sebastian out of there, and that was literally in their yard and their neighbor's yard. You know what I mean? So it's craziness. Yeah, girl mom. They said it could be something later down the line. I absolutely believe. I think it'll be. I'm sorry, I can't think of his name right now. What's Joe Clyde Daniels? Joe Clyde Daniels case. You can see headlights, and that was Joe Clyde Daniels' father showing up in a vehicle. It was later used. You can't see who's in it. You can't see who's in his truck or anything. But that was later used in court. Sure was. Certainly played it. Just again, we speak on why they haven't been questioned. Who hasn't been questioned? Me and you. Uh, you mean KK and Edgar? They've been questioned. Uh, think about it, Justin. There are familiar. They are familiar and know who's in the video, but apparently they don't know who's in the dog walker video. Interested in that because maybe the dog walker saw them in the backyard, in my opinion. Um, mm, said SCS so caught, in my opinion, wanting an arrest. Oh, interesting. Scott Peterson hid from the press too, watching documentary on Netflix. Yes. Yep. Sure did. They probably deny who is in that video. Well, I mean, in my opinion, I feel like I have a, and that's right. That's right, Puncho. The dog walker is down the road, not near Sebastian's house. You know, it's they're interested in that dog walking video, but first of all, there's nothing to even suggest that Sebastian walked out of the house. So, if Sebastian actually walked out of that house, you should have video across the street, or you should have video of him before the dog walker as well. It's nonsense. It's nonsense. Um, but working. Oh, I agree, Petra. K must have been occupied to not have said goodnight to her son. Check on him before she went to bed. I think it was a hectic evening, Sam, in my opinion. I don't know enough, but I've showed the video of Joka. Girl mom, if you have that, uh, video of the Joe Clyde Daniels where they used it in court, let me know. Yeah, Lisa B. Always. I said that yesterday. There is some news coming that will be happening. It's not anything breaking or anything like that, but it's good for the Sebastian Rogers case. You know what I mean? So, but there is news coming. There is some news coming. I mentioned that yesterday. Hey, be great. Thank you, love. Really do appreciate you, babies. Hello, my shiny pearls. How are you doing? Thank you so much for your support, my dear. Meanwhile, the rest of the world would be more worried about what happened in the backyard. Of course. Of course. When's it coming out? Soon. I don't know when, but there is some more good news coming out. Any normal person would be worried about what's happening in their own yard. Well, Of course they would. Love wins. I mean, think about this. They have a not, no trespassing. Was it CJ crime? CJ's crime. He comes in here. Nice guy. Uh, he said he was, going to come to the area when Sebastian went missing. And Edgar left in his comments, I hear you're coming to the neighborhood. Let this be your formal warning to not come in my yard. Do not do this. Do not do that. Hello? You're interested in, you're telling a YouTuber that is volunteering their time, energy, everything else to search for your stepchild, KK, your child. You're saying, you're being an asshat to them, right? But the actual 2 hours and 45 minutes or so, within 3 hours of you finding Sebastian's allegedly not in his room, there was headlights, a car, and people walking through your yard coming back with another person, and that person running back to the house. You're not interested in that. Make that make sense, mother chicken. Make that make sense. I was in Tennessee not long ago, meaning that being. Yes. Yes. Hopefully, hopefully, hey, Seth, good to see you, brother. Hope you're well. I truly believe this is not just a person to person fight, but also spiritual. I do too, Petra. I do too. I do too. Absolutely. Thank you again. Be great. Really do appreciate you, my friend. Good to see you. I wonder if SF may have something that puts the sink toes at guilt and ran to save his image. The drama is just an excuse, just a thought. I never paid much attention to SF. I don't know. I don't think personally he was ever actually hired by the Pussy Feet. I really don't think he was ever hired by them. I don't think that they were going to pay someone $15,000 to, and that's, just to start, to actually search and ask them questions for a child that they aren't even actually advocating for, that you see. I would be asking what the hell is in the backyard with the flashlight and the car parked close by. Love you. Thank you, my dear. Love you too. Oh, absolutely, Rita. Absolutely. Absolutely is. Absolutely. I think CP knew PV from. Yeah, not a chance. Now watch this, guys. Watch this. It's very important.
You can roll you one back up. And then look how dark it is, ladies and gentlemen. If we cut the lights off, it would be of our car.
Sorry, I thought it was not muted. I wish he would have cut the lights off here. Look at this.
Dark it is, ladies and gentlemen.
Here is the gazebo, and you can only see that because of the light pollution around it, right? And you can see this going, the little ditch here. You can see that. And remember, back here where the Sebastian's home is, one of his homes at least, in the backyard, there's that magnolia tree, which is green. It's a big bush, and that would block a lot as well. It's green during that time of year. So there's that. Think was a person watching it. I mean, look at this neighborhood, guys. Look at this neighborhood. A lot of action happening here, right? So much action in this neighborhood. This, you know, everyone homeowner probably in this neighborhood are 35 and up, I would say. Wouldn't you? I would say probably 35 and up. And I would say probably the median age is probably 50 in this neighborhood, 48, 50 years old. And how often would you see a car pulling up in the middle of the night? Pincho, it's on Silver on the Scene. Pulling up in the middle of the night, right? And going through people's yards. Look at this. It's dark. You see the light there, right? You see the lights from that house over there. Clearly, they are walking through this yard and come up. I love how Silver speaks to his wife. What a gentleman. Silver, Mr. and Mrs. Silver are amazing people.
If we cut the lights off, it would be of our car, it would be so dark. Here are the lights, you see them. Those are the two lights you see from the house that sits right by Sebastian's house. Okay, you can go a little faster, babe. Thank you. And so now we're coming by Sebastian's house right here.
I keep muting myself. Look at this right here.
And the sign still is there.
Oh, look. Look at those lights right there. Damn, look at that porch light. Thank you, girl mom. Wow, wow, wow. Isn't that interesting? Yeah. Walk out on the porch, Sebastian. February night after midnight. Walk right past his shoes. Open the door and say, not take anything, not a bottle of water, not a snack, nothing. If you believe that in this case, I mean, it's just insanity. I mean, look. Remember, KK said, oh no, we got some, what is it? We got some little solar lights in the yard, but that's it. And Edgar said, no, we keep the garage lights on. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Those are on. Come on. Sandwich, a bonus room isn't. Yeah, they have an extra bonus room above the garage. I think law enforcement needs the one piece of evidence for an arrest. They will get it when the time is right. Law enforcement's patient. Exactly, perfectly imperfect. Bruh. No, his room was in the house. What do you mean, Tracy? Sebastian's room is right here.
Sebastian's house. His room's right there on the end.
Oh, looky there. Looky there. Right there's that door. Now, was it off that night? I can't remember. I'll go back and look. Where have you been? I've been worried about you. Seems like the dogs would be barking. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. I've got a clip of Edgar saying, "Sorry, my dogs are going nuts. Little ankle biters." The neighbor's lights are on too. Of course. It's what we do, right? We have lights outside. It's what we do. Lights.
You can see his sign's still up.
Now, I don't know about that. Edgar Stina's home here, it appears. And KK's van's home here. Look at all of these lights. And I don't care if there was not a single mother chicken light in that entire neighborhood. If there was cameras, he would have been seen. The night vision, if you are wearing all black, it shows up as white. Everything is so BS. Any camera across the street will show. Of course, yes. All the houses have good lighting. I mean, these aren't homes that was wired in, 1947, right? These homes are from the early mid 2000s, right? They got porch lights, garage lights, all of that.
And Chris appears to be home. So we'll go all the way down here.
Edgar was there, apparently.
From what I can see, it looks like Chris's truck is in the driveway. But we're not here for that. We're here to get an idea of how dark this neighborhood is.
I don't perfectly.
And Silver's too. She drives slow anyway, but tonight she's driving really slow. But we'll get there. But you can see it's just really dark, okay? Extremely dark. And we're coming back down Stafford now. And when we get about, you just keep going, babe. I'm just going to highlight it. So right there would be Sebastian's home, right there with the garage lights on. I'm going to come over and look. There's his sign. There's his home. And they've got lights on, okay?
All right, let's go
so
back.
Like with the garage lights.
There's the garage lights. And to be honest with you, these garage lights look dimmer now than it did when Sebastian first went missing. This was more lit up, it looked like.
Lights on. I'm gonna come over and look.
I find that interesting.
There's his sign. There's his home.
But you would be able to see if someone went out of any of these doors.
And they've got lights.
Now, it's virtually impossible, according to when was this video of Silver's, Justin? 9 months ago? I'd never seen it. I don't know how I missed this one. I watch all of his videos. But you see the door right there? But, they said it's virtually impossible for him to have went out the back door, right? How could he went out the back door on his own accord? The only way he could have went out the back door is if someone would have locked it behind him, or he was taken out the back door and the person came back in and then relocked the door. So there's cameras right in front of the house. Cameras all in that neighborhood. And Edgar and KK has been, asked, did Sebastian have a key? And there's been times where they said, we're not going to answer that. We're not going to talk about the locks and the keys. That's a security. But they did mess up one time. KK did, in my opinion. And she said, no, he'd had to have a key. And that was on Smiley's. So where'd he go? Where'd he go? I think he was either out of that house earlier on in the evening or out of the house at 3 a.m. around there. Just do an at night through there this past weekend when he was in town searching. I don't know.
Lights on. Okay. So like I said, take a look at somebody without lights on. Very dark neighborhood. No street lights. We're coming around now where you roll your window down a little bit, babe. All the way down, yeah. So that's where the flashlight video would happen, right there. Right here would be the house that took the camera, the security footage.
All right. Let's
The house
go back.
That took the camera.
Now, this is interesting right here because remember there was other cars here, and this is approximately the car that came in the neighborhood is obviously positioned not the way Silver is heading, but going toward the toward Sebastian's house at this hour. But it's sitting in the road, or maybe over closer to the grass. But it's close enough for that floodlight to kick on. Okay, Gemini, I'll pull that up. I did not, girl mom. Hold on. I'm sorry. I apologize. Thank you so much, Tori, for 9 months, girlfriend. How you doing? I would be asking what the hell is in my backyard but flashlights and a car parked close by. Love your channel and you, Justin. We love you too, Tori, and thank you so very much, my dear. Really do appreciate your support. Girl mom, thank you so much. Why was KK's bedroom light on at 3 a.m.? If her lights were indeed on, then that's a very good question, right? And I think law enforcement will probably know if her lights is on at that time. And if it is, they would probably check to see if her lights are normally on in her bedroom throughout the night. And if it's not, the night that Sebastian goes missing, the lights are on. Well, that's going to bring up some suspicion because people don't normally sleep in their bedroom with the overhead lights on completely. Right? So there's that. There's that. Why do no lights turn on in Sebastian's room at 6 a.m.? Good question. Now, I'll tell you something that I do find interesting. There is lights that come on in Sebastian's room around, I think it was close to midnight, if I remember correctly. I'll have to look at my text from one of the neighbors. I think someone wrote it as well when Sebastian went missing around 12 or 12. Tracy says 12:30. It's something like that. Okay, we'll pull it up, Tori. And why? Why was this going on? Now, if let me go find that. Wow. Does anyone know if KK was dressed or in pajamas? I don't know, but that would be a good question. Like a breaker being flipped? Just more like a switch, a light switch. Was what if the day was over stimulating and she medicated him and he could not settle so much, a little more medicine, and it was too much. I don't know, to be honest with you, sometimes I feel like they've always said that Sebastian went to bed early. Right. He always went to bed early. She said this night, out of all nights, she let him stay up later. Later. Okay. Why? Why this night? Why this night when you two had a absolutely busy ass weekend? Why that night? Why did you let him stay up that night? Was he wired and he didn't want to go to bed? Was that it? She said, I let him stay up later. I let him stay up later. And then I told him, hey, it's time to go to bed. So he says, all right, Mom. Good night, Mom. Good night, puppies. He loves you. Okay. And this is where I've always had, it's always, and I've talked to you guys about this. She says he goes to bed at 9. 9:43. Either she calls Edgar or Edgar calls her. That I would like to know. I don't know if she called him or he called her at 9:43 or 9:46. But then at around 10 o'clock is when she hears him in the bedroom saying, playing around, messing around in there. As strict as their household is, the thud, right? As strict as their household is, you let him stay up later, 9 o'clock. You don't hear anything from 9 to 9:40 or 9 from 9 o'clock when he goes to bed until 10 o'clock. But 10 o'clock is when she hears. She's still on the phone. Actually, she's just been on the phone about 20 minutes. by the time she allegedly hears Sebastian in that bedroom. And at 10 o'clock, that's when she hears something in there. And that's when she says something to the effect of, "Hey, I don't care what you're doing in there, but knock it off and go to bed." I'm going to tell you something. If, when when kids are smaller, or sometimes when they're teenagers, and they're not going to bed at the correct time, or you let them stay up a little bit later and then you hear them an hour later, you're going to say, "What are you doing? You're supposed to be in bed. Knock it off. Get your butt into bed." You're going to go in there. You're going to go in there. You're going to see what they're doing. You're not just going to lay there when this is 2 hours after his normal bedtime and just say, "I don't care what you're doing in there, but knock it off and go to sleep." Well, you do care what he's doing, because he's supposed to be asleep. Now, another thing, if he took his medicine, he supposedly takes it at the same time every day. From what I understand, he is supposed to, he takes his medicine allegedly at 7 p.m. every day. Okay, Castle. 7 p.m. every day. That's 3 hours after he allegedly takes his medicine. He's not going to be awake 3 hours later after taking a very powerful drug to help him relax and sleep. But what time did they get home? They got home at around 7, right? About 7 o'clock. They left at about 6. I can't remember what time they left. I'll have to check. Well, yeah, it would be hard to be. It would hard. I mean, if you're taking a sedative of any sort, you're probably going to have to be woke up. I bet she was texting the whole time when they got home, or on the phone. Yeah. If that's true, Justin, he would have been out before 9. I agree. I agree. Now, benefit of the doubt, right? Sometimes there are some days he may not take it. He's supposed to take it at the same time every day. Let's say you forgot 30 minutes or 45 minutes, an hour, right? Let's say he took it at 8 o'clock. Regardless, by 10, he should be out. He shouldn't be up thudding around. He looks scared in the Texas Roadhouse video, and I felt like there was a conversation between the two. I can't help it.
Security footage. the corner of Kellen and Stafford. Okay, take a right, babe. And so then you take a right and come out. So I think we accomplished.
Okay, so I can go ahead and mention it now. Because I can go ahead and mention to you what is coming up because someone just sent this to me. And so now that the cat's out of the bag, as Edgar says, Jennifer Coffendoffer has announced today that Seth will and the Proud Feet will be on an upcoming America's Most Wanted. More info will be announced soon. So I do know that the Proud Feet have agreed allegedly to do it as well. America's Most Wanted is huge. It is huge. Yeah, something like that. So it'll be interesting to see what Edgar and KK have to say. So I'm glad they're doing it. Probably Lori. I just about guarantee it. Hey, Bliss. Good to see you, honey. I pray. Oh, no, they're not, Grace. No. I think they're doing the interviews separate from what I understand. They're doing the interview. I mean, they're not doing it like, I don't think, no, girl mom. They didn't have to be around each other. It's already been filmed from what I understand. Find Sebastian. I think that is a great idea. And I can tell you, if they want to go on Dr. Phil, I can tell you Seth would go there with the P foot in a second. So listen, we can get him on Dr. Phil. Have the P Foots clan talk to him about it. That would be great. That would be great. But I'll tell you something. I think, which when the Wells were on Dr. Phil's show, I honestly felt like he sold out. Dr. Phil did, in my opinion. And the reason is because they like to never got them to come on stage. The whole people in the audience was there and all that. And they had to beg them to come, Candace and them to come out to do a show. And I think that they dealt them with little kid gloves. You're welcome, Pincho. I think they dealt with them with kid gloves because of that. Pay Chris and Katie to go on the show. Probably wouldn't surprise me. DJ, put that record on. Thank you so much, my dear. Really do appreciate you becoming a member. And oh my God, girl, how you doing? So good to me. You received one of those memberships. Make sure you give our DJ a big, big thank you. Really do appreciate you, beautiful DJ. Um, clear after DNA. When did that, Lori? When was that? Um, I hate the fakeness in luring people. Yeah. Justin body was found in Clarksville, Tennessee. When was that? Today? Um, I agree, Todd JD8. Um, bad in the beginning. I think they made some crucial mistakes in the beginning. I think that they believed them and thought this was just a runaway. Uh, they have to brush it off as a runaway to cover their. No, I trust me. I'm telling you something. Law enforcement, they are focused. This bothers them. It bothers them. It really does. So I wanted to show y'all that we're going to finish this video in just a second, but I want to, girl mom, thank you so much. 147.50. Um, oh, that's great. Sorry, 1 second. I got a bunch of stuff. 147.50. We're going to go back to that, but I just want to show you something. 147. All right, let me show you what they use in Joe Clyde Daniels case. Let me show you this, guys. Credit goes to Law and Crime. I will put their link in the description. And in Sebastian's case, we have a hell of a lot more as far as video and all of that than we do in Joe Clyde Daniels, in my opinion. And I'll let you be the judge of that when you see this. Let me just drop their link here. All right. Full credit. Law and Crime. Here we go. Link will be provided in the description and in chat. There we go. 1 second. Look at this, y'all. This is a light in Joe Clyde Daniels. Watch this. Tell me what you think.
Yes, that vehicle is not related to what I saw. It's that light that just popped up. Yes. 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 There again. Yes.
Now, is this light we're seeing in the far right field of view?
Yes.
So in referring to the jury's printout they have showing left and right borders of the field of view. Is this light going in and out of the field of view?
That's what it appears like to me.
See it?
Still faintly there?
Yes.
We can see more than that. You are looking. Let's see here.
Relight.
Not this car. Not this car coming. You're going to be looking
Yes, that vehicle's not related to
right over
what I saw.
here. Right over here.
It's that light that just popped up.
See that light? There was a light that just popped up. That light right there. You see it?
It's that light that just popped up. Yes.
There it is again. There it is again. That's definitely not a trash truck, right?
Yes.
There we go again. Right there.
Yes. There again. Yes.
Now, is this light
How
you're
about
seeing in the
that?
far right field of view?
Yes.
So in referring to the jury.
Now, this was in Tennessee. It was in Tennessee. And they used that. No, Amy Lynn, this is unrelated to Sebastian's case. This is the Joe Clyde Daniels case. But I was showing people's like, oh, well, that light's nothing in Sebastian's case. Correction. Look what they used in Joe Clyde Daniels case. So it's definitely something, in my opinion, that they will use. What part of Tennessee was that? Girl mom, what part of Tennessee was that? Perfectly imperfect. Thank you so much, my dear. Really do appreciate you, love. Dr. Phil is too alpha male for Edgar. Yes. Yes. And apparently so am I. I'm too alpha male for Edgar Steen. That's really sad. Oh my God. Oh, Mr. Edgar ain't what he used to be. Ain't what he used to be. Okay. Sorry. I couldn't help myself. I know. I look like one of the Greek god statues. Ugh. Ugh. Right. I look like I'm off RuPaul's Drag Race. Okay, moving forward. Moving forward. Let's see here. When was they? Oh, bless you, Tori. Check your text. Clutch them pearls. Yep. Coffindoffer is going to be on America's Most Wanted as well. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. Thank you for sending me this. Let's see how Nicholas Bearhass talked about the Joe Clyde Daniel video. Nicholas Bearhass. Let's find it. Video evidence shows someone at Joe Clyde Daniels' home the night 5-year-old disappeared.
Tonight, new developments in the Joe Clyde Daniels case.
We've obtained video evidence showing someone outside of the child's home the night he disappeared, and you're about to see it. As News Channel 5's Nick Barris tells us, the video is part of criminal case file against Joe Clyde's parents, but now we've also learned their trial is delayed yet again.
Yes, to the frustration of many, the August trial to seek justice for Joe Clyde Daniels is postponed again until next year. Now, if and when it does finally go, this video is sure to be part of what the jury sees. The security video, dark and murky, was recovered from property near Joe Clyde's home in Dixon County, Tennessee.
What? From close to their home? A neighbor? Shut the front door. Nick Bearass.
It is time-stamped April 4th, 2018 at 2:39 in the morning. This was the night the 5-year-old disappeared. So what do we see? It appears to show a vehicle pull into the Daniels driveway. Then at least one person, and maybe more, walk in front of the headlights. Moments later, the vehicle pulls away. You can't see any faces or the make of the car or truck, but it does show someone was outside.
This is almost sounding identical to Sebastian's video. You can't make it out. Very, very similar wording, isn't it? Very interesting, Nick Bearass.
Inside the home that night. What does it mean?
Well, it could potentially be something that is exculpatory or leading away from the crime as it pertains to the two people that are charged with the crime.
Or legal analyst Nick Leonardo says it could be incriminating if the video shows Joe Clyde's.
What did Da Vinci say here, Leonardo? All right, get your hair plugs in line. Let's go.
The home that night. What does it mean?
Well, it could potentially be something that is exculpatory or leading away from the crime as it pertains to the two people that are charged with the crime.
Or legal analyst.
Oh, exculpatory.
Nick Leonardo says it could be incriminating if the video shows Joe Clyde's parents. His father, Joe.
And we now know that this monster right here, it was used in the trial for the prosecution. Don't we, Nick Bearass?
Joseph Daniels is charged with homicide. His mother, Crystal, with child neglect. Were they leaving to dispose of the child?
That guy that you've seen was Joe's, was he the bio father? I think he was the bio father. He was the bio father, yeah. And then this is Crystal, last name Math. Crystal Math here. Another monster.
To dispose of the child's body, which has never been found. The video could be the key if it's matched up perhaps with other video in the case file.
You're seeing more and more in criminal cases, there's a lot of electronic discovery, and there's a lot of video, there's a lot of things that have to be viewed, and it takes a while to view those things.
And that is the reason for yet another delay of the trial. Defense attorneys say they need more time to sift through hundreds of security camera video clips from the area the night that Joe Clyde disappeared. It does.
Oh, hundreds of videos. That's interesting. She woke up, watched her son be beat, and went back to bed. Joe Clyde Daniels is still missing to this day. Still missing to this day.
Doesn't help matters that Crystal Daniels just lost her attorney.
When you have a defendant's attorney withdraw, this far into the case, and you're changing horses in midstream, it's going to take, additional time, a substantial amount of time for this new attorney to get up to speed.
So yes, it is hurry up and wait. It could be another year before the case finally goes to trial. But keep in mind, both of Joe Clyde's parents remain locked up on $1 million bond each. Nick Barris, News Channel 5.
Well, thank you for that reporting, Mr. Barras, Nick Barras. Yes, Mama Bear. Yes, he was saying that it is exculpatory, which could show that it was someone else. But what I'm saying is that after the trial or during the trial, it was actually shown to prove that it was Daddy doing this to prove to them. What year was this? I can't. This was what, 2020, 2019, 2018, somewhere around there. There were two separate witnesses who saw Daniels standing on a bridge. Yes. Yep. This was yeah. It was at the time that they were reporting this, they weren't saying, they was just very similar to how they were when they were reporting the video with the two flashlights. They didn't say who it was because they didn't know. It could prove, that it could have been someone else. But in my opinion, it's really hard whenever the parents are saying nothing to see here, nothing to see here. And then the person is going back to the house. That's the problem in Sebastian, Edgar and KK's case.
Accomplish what we really wanted to do there. We'll just take a ride out the neighborhood, babe. So, yeah, it's dark, and you can see still in the car here. If you cut our lights off, our headlights off, extremely dark. So the bottom line is, we'll take a ride here, babe. The bottom line is this: if any home has no lights on, that area around that home is dark. The area between Sebastian's home and the homes behind him in the back, extremely dark. Now, I don't think this is really
right. Exculpatory is generally for the defense, and inculpatory is generally for the prosecution.
any big news that people didn't know, but I wanted to see it for myself. Cat going across the road there, wanted to see it for myself.
Yeah.
And so of course
it's something.
I'm here. I'm in Hendersonville.
There is nothing that anyone could ever convince me otherwise that out of all nights that a child goes missing, that this car pulls up, goes through the neighbor's yard, goes to the neighbor's house, the flashlight stops, a minute or two later, 2 flashlights come out of the way from Sebastian's home. They're going through the yard, and then they go up to the car, and then they do their thing, and then the other person runs back as the car backs out. In what world would that happen where someone is not involved? I mean, think about it. Is it likely that Sebastian would walk out the front door sometimes through the night, and then this car comes through the neighborhood, comes around, goes on Sebastian's street, pulls right up at the beginning, and just happens to go through the yard to Sebastian's home? 2 people. I mean, how is that is so unlikely. It's not even funny. Hardly. I'm going
We're
to show
going to do
y'all
some
another video
searching
of this
over the
one.
next couple of days, but I wanted to see where Silver's on the scene, and you'll see headlights hitting me when he gets light. But where Silver's on the scene, and one of the reasons where Silver's on the scene is because we believe that when you're going to investigate and trying to find out information, especially about this missing child, Sebastian Rogers, who is now gone 224, 225, 226 days, because it is Wednesday now, October the 9th. And so I've just never, and several times I've been into the town, I've gone by the home, probably 6 times now by the home, never gone at night. So we were able to do what? We were able to see how dark it is, especially behind the home. We were able to see, I thought interesting where the security camera footage is. As soon as we took the turn and stopped our car, floodlight came on. And I don't think that floodlight was there or was set to come on back when Sebastian went missing 226 days ago. So I thought that was interesting. Then we could also see the lights that were not as bright as I thought they would be over the garage doors that you can see in the security footage.
Okay. Now what we're going to do, Silver was back on the trail the other day. Here we go. This was the other day.
340 go, and we will go from here.
Make sure you guys sub up to Silver on the Scene. If you haven't subbed up yet, you will love them.
Silver's on the scene.
I love how he says his
And
name. Silver on the scene. Silver on the scene. Silver on the scene.
Silver 1 and 2, Rogers neighborhood. And we're going to show you a little bit more of how dark it is here. That's the goal here. That's the goal here. So just take a look. Check that out. Okay, so what I was doing there, I have 2 cameras running. You're going to see both views. Lower, I have my cell phone running, and it does low light really good. So you'll notice that one of the videos is going to brighten with my lights, my car lights, whereas the other one is my dash cam. Now that particular one is going to be much lower light. So if you notice when I just cut the lights off, it got really dark on one. It's illuminated more with the cell phone because it does low light. Just want to explain that. So what we're doing is Chris with the mob crew has been doing great work. We are not going to go down, I think it's Devon Court. We're just going to do a turn right here, much like allegedly the car did the night Sebastian went missing.
Hold on.
We're just doing that turn. The Devon Court. So what we're doing.
Which car, Mohawk?
Cell phone because it does low light. Just want to explain that. So what we're doing is we're coming. Chris with the mob crew has been doing great work. We are not going to.
Right there. These cars.
The mob crew has been doing great work.
I want to show you.
So what we're doing is we're coming. Chris with.
Look at the difference in the color versus this camera versus this is camera. This one you can tell it's a blue. This one it looks gray. Isn't that interesting? That's very interesting. The one in the small camera looks gray. And up here it looks like a green or a dark teal or something like that. Very different. Very, very different. That shows you very different. So something that one camera says, it might be gray, the other one might be completely different. Sheila, you feeling bad, honey?
Our crew has been doing great work. We are not going to go down. I think it's Devon Court. We're just going to do a turn right here, much like allegedly the car did the night Sebastian went missing. We're just doing that turn. And when we do that turn, I want to do this right here. Here we go again.
Thank you, Sandra.
Just unbelievably dark. I'm doing it really quick because it's 11 p.m. at night, Friday night. I think it's March 21st.
Friday night, and the moon is out. He's going to head on over to the Twist and Shout. I wonder how the moon was eliminated that night that Silver was there, and what the weather was. That would be interesting to know.
People could come in and out the neighborhood. Now, this is the next test we're going to do. And we're real cautious of the neighbors, and people could be coming in. We didn't want to come too late or definitely too early, but I think you can see how dark it is when we cut those lights off. We are now about to make the turn onto, we're on Kellen now. We're about to make the turn off of, oh no. Oh, wow. They're in there working.
So the night or the day I was here, during the daytime, not this house, but the house across the street, where the gazebo is, they had their garage open and they were working.
Okay. So that kind of
Silver, you should have stopped. I
threw us off. It hit.
I'd have been like, hello.
Wow.
Oh, it's odd.
So go ahead, hon, and turn the. See how dark it is?
You know what the weather was like? Cloudy, what? Sunny?
Okay. I didn't want to make that too long. Okay, so let me just tell you what happened. Oh, God, I don't even think I had that on video.
I would have been like, ma'am, can you close your garage door? I'm trying to get, I need to see your lights, your outdoor lights here. They'd have been like, get the hell out of my neighborhood, creep.
Doug, I'm thrown off. Okay.
Sorta Morta says it was KK's waning gibbous was 58% that night. Her waning gibbous was 58% that night. Not like the usual nights when her waning gibbous is generally 98%. So just kind of want to know if it was partly cloudy that night, though.
Okay, so
your skies.
Oh, Silver's on the scene is whack. Okay, look how dark the house is. Oh my goodness.
Look at this.
Oh my.
Look at this. They got it dark as a banshee's behind here. To this side of the screen. I'm pulling weather. Thank you, sorta. He was there on 3/21/24. It was nice. Now, when I went there, they had every wind, like there was it didn't seem, in my opinion, and based upon, yes, intent to see, yes, but still light enough to catch a cat on a camera. Yes. He said it was Friday night at 11 p.m. and we see all those cars parked on the street. CP said no parking allowed on the street. Yet again, another lie. Oh, Edgar, it's not going to age well. Sheila, there's going to be some major things happening in Michael Joseph Vaughn's case soon. It's coming soon. Said it's been filmed and it's been filmed. I don't think anyone's allegedly home this night when Silver's there, but when I was there, it just seemed like nobody had been there in a while. They had like all the shutters, or the plantation shutters closed and all that.
Okay, look how dark the house is. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Yes, it was DJ. Soon, girl mom.
So we didn't expect the house with the security camera, their garage doors open and they're working. And I didn't want to cut my lights off because I don't want to raise any kind of suspicion. We're just trying to see how dark it is. Once again, we'll do it right here. This is Stafford Court, right? I mean, you can't see anything, ladies and gentlemen. It's
Let's back
amazing.
that up.
You can't see anything. I mean,
Let's back this up, Mr. Sisters. Look at this. Sebastian's going to walk out in the nighttime in that barefooted with a broken flashlight. You are smoking something. Silver said one camera is remote on car and better pick is his phone, hence the difference. Yes. Lisa, I don't know what channel AMW is, but we will find it and we will have it for you. Hell no. I wouldn't walk that either. You couldn't get me to walk that in the middle of the night. I'd be like, no, ma'am. No. Nobody would walk out of their house, walk past their shoes, not put a coat on, and walk out into that. For what? And Sebastian didn't either. Sorta, thank you so much for 3 months, and thank you for researching that. 49 degrees, partly to mostly cloudy, moon at 58%. There we go. There we go. So it would have been, lighter a little lighter, I would say, the night Sebastian went missing, because it was almost a full moon. Or take cell phone, money, backpack, clothes. Yes, remember, there was money in Sebastian's room when he went missing. Didn't even take his money. Busy mama, breaking news. Seth, Edgar, and KK are going to be, and Jennifer Coffindaffer is going to be on America's Most Wanted very soon. Rob C. Oops, finish my sentence. The best question to ask LE is if the lights video is suspicious to them. They won't tell us what's suspicious to them. But I mean, I mean, honestly, Rob, I think that is okay. 3 hours before a 15-year-old is reported missing, there's a car and two adults, or two people. Well, one person getting out of the car, two coming back, one going back. I think that would be suspicious. Well, actually, we know. Because Nick Bearass says people close to the investigation tell me, quote, the mere fact that there are people out of the house the night Sebastian went missing is significant. End quote. Yeah. If the general public thinks it's sus, cops do too, and so will a jury. Yes. No, he didn't, Lisa B. Always. And the thing is, I don't even know if Nick knew about that at the time, because I was the one that told you guys how Nick got that video. He got that video by the neighbor and her BFF. She sent it in confidence to her and said, let's talk about this video. Help me, let's, understand this a little bit more. And the friend was not supposed to send it to anybody. She ended up sending it to Nick. And so they are allegedly not friends anymore. And then after, I guess, the friendship kind of broke up, allegedly she went ahead and put, I guess, what she had out there. New child alert missing. My 10-year-old son Blake is missing in Gainesville, Florida. He was last seen. Hope, is this your child? Or are you just posting this in for someone else? Please let us know. He was last seen headed towards the McDonald's off Newberry Road near the mall Hobby Lobby in Gainesville. Why would they all be on America's Most Wanted? they do not have anyone they are looking for doesn't make sense. Did Hope say anything? Kind of waiting to see. Is there any alerts out? I'm going to take a screenshot of this. America's Most Wanted. Yeah, America's Most Wanted isn't what it used to be. Hold on one second. Okay. She said she had just seen it flash up. Okay, so it's not. Okay. All right. Hope said John always. I don't think it's him on there anymore. That I don't think it's this John, I can't think of his name right now. Who is the one that's on America's Most Wanted anymore? I have Amber Alerts on my phone. John Wash. Gotcha. It's John and his son. Okay. Gotcha. All right, guys. I am going to when is the interview? It should be on Fox. Canadian said. So I don't know. I have to jump off of here, guys. I'm at 2.5 hours anyways. I'm trying not to make it like 3 and 4 and 5 hours now. I will probably be back here in a little bit. I have to go do something for about an hour, and I may come back after this and continue either Sebastian or there's something else I want to talk about. Don't know the date yet. No, tomorrow, probably. Thank you, busy mama. I love you all so much. I can't even remember. I love you all so much. I'm gonna do my best, boss. I looked it up also, and it says Fox is the network that carries the show. Yeah. All right, guys. Did I see a smirk? I don't know. Did you? All right, guys. Love you all. Really do appreciate you. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Much love.